Hello everyone, how are you today? This is Leandra Costa coming live to talk about what? Talk about business, yes. Well, I talk about many other things, but today we have this Quickie in business with Dr. Imene. Yes, we do. Dr. Imene is amazing. She is a Joy Business Facilitator. She is going to be coming soon and talk about business. Dr. Men's from, well, she will tell us everything. All the juicy bits she will let us know. Oi, todo mundo, tudo bem com vocês? Essa live vai ser em inglês, sobre negócios. Eu tenho uma convidada muito especial, a doutora Imene, da Algéria. Ela é uma facilitadora certificada de Joy of Business, Alegria dos Negócios. Oi, Cláudia, tudo bom? Oi, Paula, tudo bem? Então, assim, mesmo que você não entenda inglês, fica por aí. O que te impede de receber energia dessa live, né? Essa tem sido a series of lives that we've been talking. Dr. Imene, I see she has just joining. So it's a Quickie with Business is a series of lives that I've been, sharing with you guys with different facilitators in Access, and it's been so much fun. This week we had Emily Russell. We had in the past Francesca Fiorentini, Sylvia Pointes. It's so good. And today we have Dr. Imene Benzamouche, and she's coming live. Where is Dr. Imene? Please join us. Come and talk to us and tell us where you are and how it's business.
Hi,
Hi,
hello.
hi, Imene. How are you?
Yeah, I'm awesome. How are
I'm
you?
good. I'm so excited to have you here.
Oh, oh, me too. Honestly, I'm like, I gotta be on. I gotta be on. I cannot time.
I know. It's
Oh,
so fun. And I was telling before you joining that you are a Joy Business Facilitator, and I was going to ask you tell us where you're from. It's to me so exotic. Where you mostly live your life and where you mostly
Algeria. So right now
Algeria.
I'm in Algeria. Yes, that's North Africa for those who don't know. And yeah, go on.
Amazing. So, Iman, tell me, so we're here to talk about business. Tell me, what was your very first business? And since then, using the tools of Access and Joy Business, how has it changed business for you?
Yeah, so I'm going to tell a little bit, like a little story with that,
Yes.
because my very first business was like when I was maybe 5 or 6, before I knew Access Customers existed, and it was selling peanuts. Peanuts, yeah. My grandmother used to come to the house, and she brings us peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she brings us peanuts in plastic bags. So what I was doing is that I was taking the peanuts out of the plastic bags, putting them in paper, the paper thingy,
Con? Yes.
the con, the
Yeah.
paper con, and I would sell it back to my
I
grandma.
love it. Peanut season, Grandma, here you
Yeah,
go.
like
That's so
there you
creative.
go. I'm bringing you this product to you, like, this is a privilege for you.
Yeah.
And she buys it again, and it's like it was so fun. And but since then, honestly, growing up, and I totally forgot about that.
Uh-huh.
I totally forgot about that joy, that possibility, that having that ease of I can sell anything. And on the contrary, I used to have a point of view that I can't sell
Okay.
anything. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I had I did a small jobs.
I what are your doctorate of?
I'm a medical doctor, MD, maybe they call it.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Uh-huh. So
But I
that was your
never
business.
worked. Yeah, I never worked as a medical doctor, actually. I just
Okay.
finished my degree, and then I started working. I started working with some access facilitators. I worked sometimes as an English teacher. I used to be seller support for Amazon. Yeah, this is basically what I can remember. But my the moment I started using Access Consciousness and exactly Joy of Business tools, that's when I really started seeing my business grow. And that's after that, I was able to become a certified facilitator and facilitate Access Consciousness tools. Like before that, I was doing bars classes, and I was a CFMW, so I do this little workshops. And you asked like what was the difference when I started using the tools. It really changed how I co-created with the business. Before that, it was me pulling the business. It's like I'm taking you with me. Now I'm taking you with me, and then it was a lot of force into it, and whenever it doesn't work, it's like not so well, and not super excited about myself, not satisfied or whatever. And when I took my first Joy of Business class, Business Done Different class, I was like, oh, actually, it wasn't the Joy of Business. I took an intro with Rachel O'Brien, and it was what was it? Something around money, business. I can't remember, or was it the create more time, create more joy, and more
money,
more time, joy, and money. And that was like, wow. And I used to listen to that over and over and over again, and it started like changing little bits. And then the Business Done Different changed immensely, and I was like, wow.
That's so amazing. So your main business now is being a certified facilitator. And
Yes,
you're an amazing translator for Access Consciousness as well, aren't you? That's so great. So if anyone joining here and doesn't know about any tools, or is like, what's Joy of Business? What would be a tool, like a go-to tool that you'd like to give to someone? Like, what question could you ask? And
yeah, well, maybe it's not a one question, but it's like a set of questions that I personally use when the business is not really moving. When something is like, I want to create something, and then it's like, not really in the generative space that I would like it to be, that I know it can be, is to ask, who do I have to talk to? And I'm pretty sure this is in the Business Done Different book, or Business Done Different manual. Who do I have to talk to? Who can contribute to this? And who can do this better than me?
So someone can do something better than you?
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, when you're willing to not control it, probably there are a lot of people that can do it better than you, and that will like. And just today, I just opened my company in Algeria. I mean, a few months back, but it's like I'm launching it, and there are some stuff that I'm not good at, and I'm like, okay, who can do this? And then this person, and then I'm just sitting next to them while doing it, and I'm like, okay, I had to go to sleep to not control it. So
I love that. Please, God, let's go to sleep so we get out of the way of the business.
Let them do their thing, and they were brilliant at it. And I'm like, yeah, what else is possible, and what else have I not allowed myself to receive by controlling the business?
And that's a big one, and yes, we go through a lot in the classes, like the controlling bit. So would you say that just by really asking the questions and being willing to receive from the whatever you asked, did your business exponentialized since then?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. And it's still going and growing. And I can't remember who of the facilitators said this question, and I know who gave it to them, but I remember the question, what tool am I not using?
Oh,
So this is where I am right now. What tools am I not using?
yes. Yeah, yeah. And
What?
that's so great because when you ask that, you just get, oh, okay, that one. Yeah.
Exactly. I think it was, yeah. I think it was Heather Nichols. And I was like, because I met her in Dubai. And I went to translate her class
Mhm.
out of nowhere. I need to be live for this class. And this is the craziness of the out of control
Yeah.
that can create your business. For me, that didn't make any sense to go, but what was generated afterwards
Yeah.
totally changed my whole business, my whole personal business, my translation business, my facilitation business, my body, meeting people. And I had maybe 3 weeks after that of change, of magic, of traveling, of meeting people, of facilitating classes that were not even there.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's like the more you use the tools and you follow the energy of what will create more. So it was just like, okay, what will be my life in 5 years if I do this? And then yes, let's go.
Mhm.
And yeah, and with the conversation, she mentioned this, what tool am I not using?
I
And
love
this
that.
is something I'm gonna play with
Yes.
even more.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much, Imene. Thank you so much. This is a
Thank
quickie
you.
one. We are getting to the end. Is there anything you'd like to add, to invite someone? Do you have any classes coming up on business? Where can people find you?
Oh, I do actually. I didn't think about that one. I have a business done different class live in Abu Dhabi and then online as
Oh,
well.
that's
It will
exciting.
be, yeah, it will be co-facilitated by myself and another amazing Joy of Business facilitator, Faris.
Mhm.
Um, I think, yeah, for Joy of Business, that's the class I have. And then I have a beautiful set of classes here in Algeria live. We have a bars class, me and Yasadara, and then a foundation class, and then I'm hosting her for a 3-day body class and then right voice. So I'm like, business is moving.
That's so great. How does it get any
How does
better?
it get any better?
Well,
Exactly.
thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for joining me, man. It's such a pleasure to have you.
Thank
And thank you
you.
everyone for being here live and in the future. And hope to meet you somewhere in the world. We have never met before in person.
We haven't. We definitely have to.
Yes.
Next. What would it take?
What do you
Thank you
think?
so much for the invite, Leandra. And how does it get any better?
Yes. Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Ciao, everyone.
Ciao.
Mwah.